Joining us now, by the way, I got a copy right here, author of The Trial of the Century, soon to be released, Fox News legal analyst Gregg Jarrett, and the author of, you got it, it's right here, Get Trump. And that's Harvard law professor Alan Dershowitz in studio. Good to see you, Professor.
Thank you for having me, Sean.
We appreciate you being with us. I know you agree with me about, the extremists on any side.
Look, I got powder, too. My secretary had to be hosed down, taken to Mass General Hospital the same day the Wall Street Journal got it. Mine did have some stuff in it that was very negative, and she had to be treated.
Wow.
Nobody should be treated that way.
Oh, my assistant, was in tears for hours, scared to death, rightly so. Never mind the fatwa that was put on my head. That was an experience, too, a long time ago.
I only had a fatwa put on by Martha's Vineyard, and it's not as scary up there. A little sand in my face, a few dinner invitations.
You were loved there until you stood up for the law.
Yeah.
And you said, no, what they're doing to Trump is unfair. That's what happened. That's
what happened, exactly.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you this. First of all, let's talk about the lawsuit that Donald Trump has filed against Michael Cohen.
Good move. Yeah! First of all, lawyers should not be violating lawyer-client privilege, number one. Number two, he gets discovery if he survives a motion to dismiss, and he's going to be able to find out things that the government wouldn't turn over to him in a criminal trial. So I think it's a very smart move.
Are you assuming that he's preserved all this information, and isn't it likely that a lot of it doesn't exist?
Well, it's very hard these days to hide things forever. With the internet, with social media, if you get the right people, you can get things that people think they've hidden. So I'm glad we're going to get to the bottom of this. Look, transparency is essential. If people have nothing to hide, they shouldn't be worried.
All right, let's bring in Gregg Jarrett. Gregg, your take on Trump's suit against Michael Cohen.
Well, it's a legitimate suit. It's actionable in a court of law. It centers around the many lies of Michael Cohen. This is a guy who lied to the IRS, lied to U.S. banks, lied to Congress, and went to prison for it. And Trump claims in his lawsuit he, too, is a victim, causing reputational damage. But on top of that, what jumped out at me at the lawsuit is that it claims that Cohen committed theft and unjust enrichment by defrauding Trump over a phony business venture and pocketed an exorbitant amount of money over something that did not exist. On top of that, there's also a breach of fiduciary duty, which is pretty darn clear with Cohen, and breach of contract. It's bad enough that prosecutors called him a greedy liar, and the judge who sentenced him said he committed a veritable smorgasbord of fraudulent crimes and deceit. Can you imagine a district attorney using a guy like that as his star witness? The problem with inveterate liars is you never know when you're getting scammed, and it's hard to tell the jury, believe this guy. He's told so many lies you would need a calculator to keep track of it.
And ethical questions. It raises ethical questions. A district attorney cannot put a witness on the stand who he reasonably believes may be lying to the jury. Now, how can Bragg put this man on the witness stand?
He's an admitted liar and a convict.
12 people, I vouch for him. Now he's telling the truth. Cohen wrote to me recently because I threatened to sue him because he told a lie about me. He had me on Jeffrey Epstein's island with young people. I've never been anywhere with young people.
Wait a minute, you were on Orgy Island?
That's what he says. That's what he said.
Just asking.
And it's not true.
I know you weren't.
It's not true. So I am threatening to sue him as well because, when governments go after witnesses, they'll do anything. They'll twist, they'll turn, they'll threaten relatives, they'll threaten everything. It's about time a defendant said, I'm going to fight back. I'm going to sue the person, and I'll get discovery, too. Let's even the playing field. Let's level the playing field.
Last question. Will Bragg's lawsuit against Jim Jordan hold up, Gregg Jarrett?
No, it won't hold up. The judge will not grant a temporary restraining order. It is so amazing that Alvin Bragg said this is an unconstitutional attack on his unconstitutional indictment. And then he also said, oh, if I answer questions, it will disclose secretive, confidential communications. Well, his assistant wrote a tell-all book disclosing all the sensitive, confidential information. So this is a lawsuit that will not succeed.
All right, Gregg's book is coming out shortly. This book at Trump talks about all the cases legally that Donald Trump is facing. Big applause for Alan Dershowitz and Gregg Jarrett. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.